Capricorn, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Capricorn, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular calling back in for another reading, welcome back. Great to have you here. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Really looking forward to bringing you through this message. Now, either way, if you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Keeps the readings flowing and the channel growing. I'd be super grateful for that. And drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. Okay, Capricorn, I've got number 11. I am creator, and I have number 31, receptivity. So you might be receiving something this week. Is it knowledge? Is it insight? Is it an opportunity? I don't know, but I feel with the creator energy, which for me is magician vibes, you've been manifesting something. So you've been really putting that energy out there. You've been trying to unlock some kind of potential, and I think you're going to receive something in alignment with that. Let's keep going. This week I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I will link you to these decks down below if you'd like to explore them, add them to your collection. Personal readings and healings are available. I'll also link you to my website down below, along with the socials, Instagram and TikTok. I am very active and interactive on those. I've pulled number 22, Equilibrium. So I've got 11, 22, 31. If that was 33, it would be like, wow, that's really interesting. But what I see here is someone who's in the desert, finding the portal, finding the oasis. So I feel like you've been trying to make something happen or manifest it, and maybe you've been feeling a bit lost or it's not showing up, but maybe you're receiving some kind of insight or clarity about the way forward, or hey, maybe some of you are actually receiving the very thing that you've been trying to manifest. Something's coming into balance, into equilibrium. Ooh, the world, the universe. Hey, that's the last major arcana that comes after judgment. So maybe you've been going through some kind of evaluation process, application process. You are being maybe judged on your abilities here. But what I love about the world, the universe, is that it's entering into that new expansive cycle. So your new cycle is opening. I feel that you're finding that portal and you are stepping through. Oh my goodness, 10 of Pentacles, and it's long term, stable, secure, financial for some of you. So what you're trying to manifest here, 10 of Pentacles, it could be an upscaled work situation that pays more so that you can reach other goals, set yourself up for the future. For some of you, you might be desiring to retire, whether it's retiring early or you're just really trying to get all those pieces, find the balance so that you can make that happen. For others of you, depending on life stage, the 10 of Pentacles could be adding to family, building to a family, buying a family home, or investing. And I think that you've been trying to make this happen for a while, and you've been told that the balance point is almost there. Here's the 4 of Wands. So it feels like it does have like maybe a monetary element, but it benefits family, relationship, happiness, future, home environment in some way. I mean, the 4 of Wands is like the foundation is there. This is becoming stable for you. It's such a beautiful energy. And here's the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so I'm really feeling that there is maybe a mutually beneficial partnership that's being formed. That could be you and a love. That could be you and a financial lender or a new employer. There is a beautiful energy here of your relationships or partnerships, like I said, benefiting from whatever this changes as well. 7 of Cups, a lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities, and you'll have to discern, from that, the direction to take. Maybe at the moment you're in the 7 of Cups, it can feel like a bit of a smoke screen, like I said, we might feel like we're in the desert in a sandstorm, and then once that clears, we find the portal to it. So you're finding your way. You're finding your way to what you're trying to make happen here, but you might be presented with a decision or a crossroads. And the outcome is that 10 of Pentacles I'm feeling like. That's where you're really trying to get. But just bearing in mind, there can be several steps before that the breadcrumbs along the path that are leading us, you know, to the treasure here, and we have to discern those through our receptivity and make those decisions. So I feel like you're being led and guided towards that, but there is a few steps along the way. Here's the Death card. I'll just get my censorship crystal just in case. Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus coming in. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is determination, it's resilience, it's persistence to keep going on this path, on this journey. I feel that whatever it is that you're creating here, it hasn't come easy. It's been a long path. You've had to almost like go through cycles of death and rebirth to get there. And that is often the way, because you know, we have to meet our own edges and push past them in order to grow and develop and be who we need to be if we want to achieve really big things. But one of the messages with the Seven of Wands is, although there has been a lot of factors to overcome, dragons to slay, challenges to overcome, what you don't realize is that you're actually closer to the win than what you really know. But again, coming back to, I'm really just feeling into that Hansel and Gretel thing with following the breadcrumbs, but you know, obviously to a happier outcome than what happened to them. You know, the message here is that sometimes what is guiding us and leading us to the path, we might overlook because we think, oh, these are just breadcrumbs, right? But no, they're actually key milestones and signs of where to go. I hope that makes sense. It does in my head. So it's like having to find the doorways to step through. I always say that that's part of when we're aligning to our highest path, of which I believe that we sign up for before we incarnate here. We're born and we get given this divine amnesia. And part of the challenge in this life actually becomes, it's like talking to that Seven of Cups, to find the right doors to knock on. And then of those doors that open, which one will we step through? And what I'm feeling here is that there is one of those doorways that you're finding and that is open and available to you. And I think it's the one to step through. That's what I'm getting from this. But the way there might present as a trail of breadcrumbs. And you're like, is this just more breadcrumbs leading to nowhere? So we have to sense, we have to be receptive, we have to follow the signs, we have to follow the intuition, and we have to overcome our own fears along the way, shed our own skins, feel vulnerable, you know, and that is the way we really start to align here. So the Death card is less about endings and more about transformation. I think that you are like coming down to the 3D for a moment. You are going through some kind of judgment process where you are being, you know, like perceived or analyzed in some way. And I think maybe through that process, that's what's going to swing a door open for you. But you have to be the one to say yes to step over the threshold. But if you do, you're being told that this is the gateway to your Ten of Pentacles, your Four of Wands moment. And it could even be something woven in, like this is around a work opportunity, and when you get there, you meet your life partner. You know, like we can see potential threading of life areas together. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So we have a magical portal to maybe multiple threads here that are weaving together in new tapestries. Death and rebirth. Stay receptive, stay open. The universe is coming knocking, right? And it's really up to you whether you will answer and whether you will step over the threshold of that amazing door, that magical portal. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. I do hope that resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Personal readings and healings, you can find the link to my website down below, and I'll also link you to my socials, Instagram and TikTok, which I'm very active and interactive on those. I am sending you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.